Hey, Manishka. Uh, Honestly, I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of feel like, I mean, Manishka, I feel like you should really let the relationship or like the interaction flow. Move this, move this, move this, put this right here. Actually, right here. Let's go here. Manishka. Okay, so right off the bat, I kind of feel like you're going to be the one that's going to be communicating with the Queen of Swords as the shadow card. Hopefully, you could see it. I mean, okay, yeah. So that's going to be an issue. I definitely do feel like there's going to be with the two of wands can represent looking into the future, looking far out. But I think with the this is like an extra card. Hopefully, I'm saying this right. Ojibwe, Ojibwe. It's technically the shadow dream card, dream catcher. You're looking too much into the future. I kind of feel uh, like something about there's like too much imagination being present in this energy. I don't know. I kind of still feel like you're gonna be the one. You're. I feel like you're gonna be the one that's gonna be more communicative in the relationship. To be honest. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right, Sono Aurora. So right off the bat, Sono. Hopefully, I'm saying it right. Right off the bat, I'm gonna say that person has free will. So if they do decide to uh, be married to you, um, that's gonna be up to them. But we'll see what's in store. One, two. Okay. So I put one card for yes, one card for no, and then the middle is going to be possible outcome. So for yes, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is actually reserved energy. This is Earth energy. So possibly. For no, we have the Eight of Swords. This is actually restrictions, limitations. Possible outcome. Ooh, you got Temperance. Okay, so for you, Sono, it's kind of like a mixture of both yes and no. I feel like it's a yes and no. I don't think it's like a married, but it's more like a being in a relationship. Yeah, you got the Sacred Heart. So yeah, it's definitely more about the relationship than it is about marriage. I think that's all that I have to say about that I'm feeling. You do have the Three of Swords as the bottom card, which can represent heartbreak, but this is more like down the line. But overall, I kind of feel like it's a pretty good energy. Welcome, Sono. All right, let's see who's next. Nav. What is coming in love for this upcoming week? Okay, so for love, Sono, Nav. I'm so sorry. Nav. For love, the way that I'm gonna read it for love, it doesn't really have to be just relationships with like it's relationships with other people too, outside of just like a partnership, like a love partnership, like a significant other. But I'm gonna try to see what's in store for you this upcoming week. Love. Ooh. Okay, Nav. So for you, we have the Mask. The Mask can represent trying to be someone who you're not to fit in with the crowd. You also have the Seven of Wands, can represent in your love life, can represent fighting, can represent pushing people away. It can represent with these two, I kind of feel like pushing fake people out of your way. And then you have the Six of Swords, moving to calmer shores. So for you, Nav, what I'm feeling when it comes to love life, I feel like you're rejecting fake people in your love. In any area, any partnership that you have that corresponds to love for this upcoming week. Is there anything else that needs to be said? Yeah. So the Queen of Wands can represent being with this, I kind of feel like it's more talkative, being more upbeat, being more I'm trying to channel right now, so give me just 1 second. Being a little bit more popular than the rest of the crowd is what I'm hearing. So that might be something that you might it's gonna be the emphasis for the week, being a little bit more popular when it comes to love. Hey Bethany. Yeah. So pushing out fake people to make your presence known. I think for you, for the shadow card of your love for the relationship is the Two of Wands. Um, it's kind of like finding difficulty with partnerships. But I think that's all I really have to say about your love life now. All right, Christina, is he able to leave everything to be with you? Um, right off the bat, I'm gonna say he has the person that you're referring to has free will, so they could do it or they could not do it. That's up to them. But I will kind of see. I'm gonna see what's in store for your question. Okay. So right off the bat, I want to say no. Okay. So here's why. We have the King of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Page of Swords. This is a lot of like intellectual energy. And if you happen to know any air sign, they're all about themselves. They're all about individual, being independent, being yeah, being authentic to their ideas. So this person, like, this is this is more like a lure. Is what I'm hearing. Lure. This is truth, and then this is personal interest. So although it's tempting, I think he's the person that you're referring to is going to stick with their own truth, especially since the bottom card is the the, the Knight of Pentacles, and it's also interesting that there's wings, and wings represent air signs. So this person has a lot of air energy into them. So they do crave independence. Um, but I think that's all I'm getting, Christina. Hopefully it helps get a little bit more clarification to what this person into this person basically. Hi Bethany. Scott, speak to you again. Let's see, yes or no. I'm gonna try to look into it, see if communication is needed. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Okay, let's see. Scott, speak. Yes, no, possible outcome. Okay. So we got yes, the world. The world can represent cycles. It could represent endings and new beginnings. For no, we have the Nine of Wands. The darkest before dawn. Huh. And then for possible outcome, we have the Seven of Cups. So this is more like contemplation energy. Um, I don't really feel like I feel like it's gonna take a while before this person like actually thinks about speaking with you. Um, if this person doesn't, it's more because this person's like tired and has a lot going on in their life. If this person does, I feel like it's because they got all these problems out of their life. Like they're already done, and so now they have the time to actually try to communicate. You could you could possibly try to communicate with them, introduce yourself into their life too. That's also what I'm getting. But for right now, this person is, they have a lot in their mind. So it might be a while if you hear like any communication or not. So for your bottom card, as far as the communication goes, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles as a shadow card is more like, um, I don't know if they have something going on with their family or like what's going on, but there's something about its structure. It's something that I'm hearing, something with their structure, either something in their current life that's going too much, that's a little bit too much, and it's taking their time, energy, and they're kind of devoted into this first. Hopefully this helps, Bethany. Uh, I think that's all that I'm getting. Welcome. $33. Awesome. Yes, you can, Polly. Hmm. Have I done a reading on you before, Polly? Okay. So if you've already done the applications, you've done everything that you need, then I'll kind of see, I'll kind of look into it. Okay. So we do have the Devil as the bottom card. This is kind of like a although like it's shadow. It's a shadow card. I find this Devil to be quite adorable, and especially since you're asking about a job, seeing the Devil as Capricorn energy is actually good. Not so much as the bottom card, but I mean it's still a pretty good card to get. So let's see. So you have the Three of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, which is named the Rewarded Frog, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles. No. Um, hmm. Yes. No. possible outcome. I kind of feel like this is you. This is the jobs that you're applying to. You know, I think there's still like more work to be done. Um, Something that I'm hearing is broaden your horizons a little bit more. If the company decides to do your job, to hire you, possible yes. For no, financially, it's gonna be like it's kind of like they kind of have. Yeah, I do see the possibility, but there's something you need to work on more. Um, there is a possibility. Don't get me wrong, but they're also in comfort right now. Just keep working. Keep working. There's something greater. Oh, you do have the King of Pentacles though. That's a really good card. So it is a possible yes. I'm gonna say that. These cards are big. Okay, let's see. It's already 25 minutes. Seems so. This seems so short, to be honest. Like time has kind of gone fast. Okay. So quiet. And I just had coffee too. All right, so that's a two-part question. I'm gonna get to your first part, and then the first question, and then I'm gonna go to your second. But let's see. Leos. Oh, okay. Libra. Thank you, 1147. All right, Jenna. So when it comes to um, your relationship with your ex, we do have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is it's ignoring energy. Like this is more of self interest. So keep ignoring. Honestly, that's what I'm gonna say. Keep ignoring. It's a really good card for your current relation with Khaled. Hope I'm saying it right. Who is a Libra? Ooh, the King of Wands. Okay, so obviously with your previous relationship didn't work out. This time you have a little bit more of like a fiery energy in your new relationship, so that's good. Um, hmm, yeah, glowing white sack. I do feel like this new person is definitely a little bit more uplifting. Yeah, definitely. Stick with the new relationship. Um, Pretty much just ignore your ex. Let me. I honestly feel like I need to pull one more card for you and your current relationship with Khaled, who is a Libra. So you do have the world, and the world is about it's about ending and new beginnings and feeling reborn. So I think you're still carrying the knowledge from the previous relationship, but all in all, I do feel like this is a good entrance to the relationship. So with the new relationship, especially since the bottom card is the Six of Cups, there might be some emotional differences, but all in all, I still think it's a really good card to get for your relationship. But I think that's all, Jenna, that I'm getting. Okay, hope that helped. Okay, so next we got 1111. The person you love is Capricorn, Aquarius Cups. You're a Scorpio, and you're coming. And oh, should I move on? Welcome, Jenna. All right, 11, 11, 47. Someone pull a yes, no, and possible outcome. Um, you obviously have the choice to do whatever you please, but I'm just gonna look into it. Okay. So this is what I'm getting. This card wanted to pop up. All right. So for yes, we have the Hermit. The Hermit is all about solitude. It's all about it's really earth energy. It's about service for others. Um, for no, we have the King of Cups. This is water energy. This is opposing elements, to be honest. But both are very critical. The King of Cups and the Hermit are very critical of one another. Possible outcome. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I think there's still some stuff that you guys need to work out as far as like if you guys will stick together. I'm not so sure. But we do have the Four of Wands, which means enlightenment. You guys definitely have some stuff that you guys need to work out, like unfinished business. Um, Hmm. Mm, No, honestly, what I'm hearing or taking a note of is that if you want to move on, go ahead. But you will definitely get like some enlightenment uh, from the things that you still need to work on. Whether it's if you guys communicate or something. I don't really know. All I know is that you're gonna get enlightenment. Ooh, yeah. For your bottom card, let's see. I know I'm being a little bit I'm talking a little bit too much, but I really wanna get a bigger picture. Hidden inner strength, and that just makes me think of the Four of Wands. Yeah, you guys definitely have some stuff that you need to work out. But I really think that's all that I'm getting. Um, Hi Lily. Welcome 11:47. Really good numbers. Oh, that makes 11 too. I just noticed that. Okay, Lily. You can what is the person? Do this. You could definitely try. I'll try to look into it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. So you do have two cards. We have the nature, which I'm not really too aware of. This is a extra card. Um, Super glossy. You could actually see. But I feel like you'll feel it naturally, or they'll present themselves naturally. I do want to say that you do have the Five of Cups. Um, Five of Cups can represent disappointment. I do kind of see like that negative. Um, Sorry if I'm talking. I'm channeling for for this message. Um, it could possibly be a Scorpio or any water sign. Um, or someone who's really aggressive, because the Five of Cups does represent Mars energy. Someone who's super aggressive, someone who's either a water sign. Um, but I do want to say with the nature card, the seed of life. Um, okay, you have water sign, a lot of water sign. Just keep living your life, keep living your truth. To be honest, with the Knight of Cups is all about their family, they're loyal, they're loyal. Um, Keep moving in your direction. To be honest, let's see your bottom card. The Lovers. You'll definitely get some closure, and then the Lovers, although like it does represent like a really commitment and a bond. The Lovers definitely is a card of choice. I don't know. I mean, if the message is for you, then like no, but Lily, definitely you'll be, if this person is really connected with you and you definitely feel disappointed in some way with this person, it's okay to split. It's going to happen. You're really thinking about yourself, and it's natural for love between two people, or maybe just a connection in general, to die off, to separate. Um, but I think that's all that I'm getting, really. Really hope it resonated. Um, but yeah, Emily life motive. Let's see. Yes, Emily life motive. Let's see. What change is gonna happen soon for you? What changes gonna happen soon for you? This doesn't happen. That's so interesting. All right. So you do have the Seven of Wands. You have the Nine of Wands, and you do have the Six of Wands. You have a lot of wands energy, so it can represent passion. It can represent motivation. With the Seven of Wands, it's about putting boundaries, making sure that if I pause, I'm channeling. But yeah, I definitely do feel like putting boundaries, setting up your own foundation that no one can take away from you. The Knight of Wands does correlate with boundaries, so you could be accumulating no, honestly, what I'm hearing is protection. Like, I feel like you're protected. It's something for you is that's coming for you is protection. Especially with the Six of Wands, I feel like this energy is like protecting something that you're really happy for. Your life and essence is coming into my mind. I do want to say that, like, we are in Aries retrograde, so it makes sense that you're a little bit more on the defensive for your energy. But I think that's all that's really coming up. I think I'm saying I think a lot. So something about thinking. You should be thinking about something to protect. You do have the Queen of Pentacles, and I do feel like this is a nurturing card. So something within your home, your environment, something that you're like, something that's really yours. I do feel like that's a good. I want to say yes. I really do want to say yes. Okay, because the Six of Wands is all about movement, but for this, it's more of a colony of home. It's a home environment, especially since you got the Seven of Wands, and Seven of Wands otters have their own personal home. Maybe you're creating something from your personal home. You're gathering materials for your personal home, and then you're making it like beautiful. Especially with the Queen of Pentacles, she's all nurturing. She's resourceful. She has her own. She knows her place. So I do feel like for you, something positive is something dealing with your home, dealing with protection, dealing with gathering of beauty, or something like that. as far as like if you will be able to move to another place soon, I do see that. Yeah, I think that's all that I'm getting. Okay. Luna Sky. Hi. Misabi, thank you for subscribing. What is Mike's current feelings and intentions towards you? Let's see. Current feelings and intentions towards you. Okay. Feelings. The Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups can be, although like it's depicted as a bad card, like walking away. I don't feel like it's a bad card for you. No, honestly, I feel like there was fun, but now it's time to like retreat and be kind of alone. Kind of be alone for a while. Intentions. You got the Strength. The Strength can represent like some it can represent sexuality. I'm not gonna lie. But it's not just sexuality. It can represent for you intentions. This is a really big one. It can represent control, but like an adventurous control, like not just like I'm having fun, but like I kind of know when I need to like step out for a little bit. Advice. Yeah, you got the Four of Cups. It can represent kind of like a loneliness. It can represent feeling a little bit like weighed down just a little. But it kind of makes sense because we have this big current energy, and then this person just needs to back off from that current energy. And especially since there's like this person has a lot of lions or like cat energy. Cats, they like to be alone sometimes. They can show like a big energy. They can have like this kind of big energy, and then all of a sudden they're like loners, and then they like to just lay by themselves for a while. I don't know. That's what I'm getting for the intentions. Anything else for reading? And if I didn't make it clear, Luna, it's more like I'm having fun, but like because I had so much fun, I wasted all my energy, and now I just need solitude. It's basically the energy that I'm getting. Yeah, so it is an exchange of energy. I'm not really so sure what this card is, but it wanted to pop up. Yeah, a lot of cat energy with this person. I think that's all that I'm getting, to be honest. Current feelings and intentions with you. Yeah. Anuj Suneja. Hopefully I'm saying it right, please. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anuj Suneja. Hi. So my 2020. So you're 2020. Okay. Well, not one, but you. Okay, so your question is, when will you meet your next serious love partner? So that is a future future-based reading, but it doesn't really feel like a future-based reading. I feel like it's more like for you, I kind of feel like it's signs. Welcome, Luna. I really hope it resonated. But you're M2020. Right, M2020. Let's see. Yeah, for you, I feel like it's signs. Okay. Right off the bat, you have the Six of Cups. Awesome card. You know, this is about someone from the past coming in, someone who's matured and, you know, is interested in reconnecting. It could also represent someone that understands you in a really deep way. Something that comes into my mind also is Sun in Scorpio, but it could be just any water sign. Next card, we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles refers to an exchange of energy. We do have two sixes, which is interesting. So if I pause, I'm kind of channeling. So 6, 6. Time-wise, I can't really tell you. Like, you have the reason why I can't really tell you time-wise. We do have the Three of Wands, and that's really contradicting energy from this. But I think the person that you're looking for either has a water sign, sun, possible earth or fire in their chart, like their sun, moon, and rising. So we got water, earth, fire. I do want to say that this person does like to exchange energy. So whatever you give, and they reciprocate that energy, especially with the Six of Cups. They really understand you, like, emotionally. And for the Three of Wands, they are kind of like a little. They like challenges. So either they'll make you work for their attention, or they're gonna be kind of like a little bit difficult to understand. For the shadow card, you'll know this person by their shadow. We do have the Four of Cups. So this person also tends to be kind of like a little reserved. But I think that's pretty much the signs that you should be looking for the person that you're really trying to have a deeper connection with, you know. And I'm gonna pull one more card to see if there's anything else. Yeah, this person is definitely kind-hearted with you. Very impulsive energy too. Yeah, no, I honestly think that's all that I'm picking up on. So it might be someone from your past. It really might be someone from your past, or someone that gets you on an emotional level or brings nostalgia to you. So just be aware of that. But that is it. Next we have Katie. Right, Katie, let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Welcome in. We have the Six of Pentacles a lot. The Six of Pentacles is coming up a lot. Okay. For you, Katie, we have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups can be an indulgent. It could be wishes. It could be desires. It can also represent to easily manifesting what you want. So I think Spirit wants to tell you that if you want to make contact with them, or if you're trying to make contact with them, they want to know what you want, what you desire, so they can make it happen. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. So it is an energy of it's a cycle. Okay, so they are trying to make you whole. They will give you like a good experience, but they want you to be aware of the downfall. It's something that I'm getting. Like, don't just call on them when you're trying to be happy. Call on them when you're also sad, or like when you need something uplifting. I did pull the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles can represent an energy exchange. So something for you, for Spirit, it's either like they want you to make an offering or do something that they know that they're getting reciprocate. In the relationship. They're getting a mutual exchange. Something physical is also that I'm getting. But you definitely have the ability to manifest, and they will help you manifest. That's kind of what Spirit wants to say. You do have the Scorpio card, the Death. Maybe this is more like a shadowy figure. Not a bad card, but they can be kind of like intense and intimidating. We've got the Three of Wands. It's gonna be like a challenge to communicate with them, but they still want you to know that they are with you all year round, and they do. Although like you don't have to make an offering, they do appreciate it. Hades is. I don't know why people don't like Hades. Hades is really like an awesome. Well, he's awesome in my opinion. Like, although like he did kind of he did take yes, he is underrated. Like, I don't really know the true story about him. I am aware of like what happened. Like, what is her name? I'm so sorry if I'm forgetting her name. I don't know. All I know is that I respect him a little bit more than the rest. Yeah, we have the Death card again. But basically an offering. Or just a mutual energy exchange is what I'm getting for you, Katie. But I think that's it. Yeah, she definitely did want to go with them. Welcome, Katie. All right, so Gaurav Sharma. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Gaurav Sharma. What thoughts are going on, Shalapi? Mine regarding you currently? You guys are not in contact. Let's see. That's good. Okay. Ooh, we have a lot of energy, to be honest. Oh, beautiful, Jada. Okay, so right off the bat, what I'm going to say this, Gaurav, we do have the Yes card as the bottom card, which could be good, but unfortunately, we also have the No, and the No, it is with the Family card. Um, Ten of Pentacles represents family. It can represent a building block. It can represent a foundation for the future. Inheritance. Um, Something that's really concrete for you. It's whatever you guys, whatever you're feeling like this person's thinking about you. Um, as far as like the connection or like the building blocks of life, I feel like it's a no. Um, I do feel like this person is all about, um, themselves. They're thinking about their own personal interests. And we do have the Seven of Swords, which can represent some kind of deceit or like some kind of lies. Um, Temperance can represent fun. And then we have the King of Pentacles, which represents foundation. So I'm definitely getting this person's more interested about themselves rather than the connection or the foundation of the connection. Um, I want to pull one more message for you as an advice. All right, so we do have the Two of Swords. This is actually like a stalemate. This is more like, although it is like a communication card, it's more like a no communication. Yeah, like seeing different opinions or having different opinions or thoughts about where the relationship is going or the connection, to be honest. Yeah, you do have the Five of Cups as disappointment in the bottom card. Yeah, definitely. With the Eight of Cups, it's about moving on. Gaurav, I think that's it. Some relationships don't really work out, and it's okay. It's fine. I definitely do feel like there's more for you out there. But that's pretty much it. Welcome. All right, so next we have beautiful Jada. All right, beautiful Jada. Any love messages for you? Let's find out. One, two, three, four. All right, so beautiful Jada. Let's see. So right off the bat, I'm going to start with the last card because I feel drawn to pulling that card. So this is about direction. This is about movement. This is about communication. The Chariot is all about getting in touch with your feelings. Um, about love, concerning love. Maybe you're dealing with a cancer. Maybe you have some cancer placement in you, or maybe in your love life, something about cancer. Um, possible Sagittarius too. Um, I don't know. Some truth about a connection that you have with some person is going to be more clear. I do feel like there's some stuff that you need to work on, not just with yourself, but with your truth um, about love. Like it's almost like I'm getting like you're trying to make a relationship work, um, but then there's like all these things coming up with the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is kind of like an impulsive energy. Um, so as concerned for your love, I know this is gonna seem a little bit mean, but this what I'm getting is you're trying too hard when really you shouldn't. Yeah. So we got like a lot of boundaries. We got like a lot of um, you're really determined to make a connection work, but I mean if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But um, you should for your love. I feel like you shouldn't be trying so hard um, to make a connection work, especially with the moon. Like you'll intuitively know if a connection about your love life um, it runs deep, and that's something that for you I feel like it's a major um, it's a priority for you. You want something that's deep that you can express like your inner darkness. Um, I, yeah, I'm not getting anything else. Um, definitely, if the one thing that how I'm gonna generalize this is if you intuitively don't feel like you can connect with this person deeply, you can tell this person it doesn't just have to be a significant other, but it could be just in general. Um, just to know who the person that you want to um, connect with, you have to feel like they're okay with your shadow side. They're okay expressing their deep emotions, and you it doesn't feel like a challenge for you. Um, I think that's the only love message that I have for you, beautiful Jada. Um, definitely not negative. I will leave it at that. It's definitely not negative. It just feels negative, but it's not. All right. Hi, Ritz. How does your friend feel towards you? Look at there. I'm doing fine. How are you? All right, Ritz. How does your friend feel towards you? So let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna try my best to tap into person skills. Ooh. All right. So for you, I honestly felt like just pulling um, two cards. there were other two cards, but I didn't feel like those resonated. Okay, so for you, how your friend feels towards you. We do have the Emperor and the Devil. Now, this is about power and control right off the bat. The Devil can represent, uh, obviously, shadow. It can represent dark feelings. It can represent if I'm stopping, I'm just channeling. So just let me try to take. Let me try to interpret this. There's definitely structure and mutual respect. I'm gonna give you that. This person definitely can respect you, but they see a darker side in you. Some they see that you're a little bit too possessive, too controlling. Um, they kind of feel like you're a little bit impatient. Um, but you are a predominant figure in their life, especially since we have Aries, which represents authority, and Capricorn, which represents stability. So although this is like two shadow cards, I kind of feel like it's a shadow card. Let's look what's at the bottom. So yeah, okay, they feel we have the caution. Caution can represent they feel like they have to be careful with what they say or what they do in regards to the relationship that you guys have. Ritz, I'm gonna pull one more card for any advice for you, Ritz. All right, Ritz. Okay, you have the expansion, the shedding snake. So maybe you need to shed some old belief systems. Maybe you need to shed this old friendship. I don't know. That's up to you to decide. But something needs to change. Something has outgrown itself, and you need to embrace this either new you or new friendship, or something within the relationship just needs to be let go of. Yeah, definitely we got the Fool as the shadow card, which is about new experiences, new experiences and new adventures. Um, something old needs to change. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You decide if you want to leave the friendship. You decide if what you want to do in regards to this. There's kind of like this change is kind of a little bit there's some resistance to change, but eventually things will change. Something better needs to come out of the shed. Brits, that's all I really have to say. Hopefully it resonated. But I think that's it. Amelia, can you know what S thinks of you? Welcome, Ritz. All right, bottom card for you, Amelia, we have the Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart can represent divine connection. The the heart and soul of Goliath. It's definitely like a bond that's deep, especially since it's the shadow card. But just because it's deep, it's a deep bond. I do feel like with this, it's kind of like a shadow. There's some shadow to it. Still a good card though. Let's look more into it. So you have the Lovers, the Four of Wands, and then we got the Eight of Cups. Deep bond. Four of Wands can represent enlightenment. It can represent home. For this, it says the beaming vessel. And then we have the Eight of Cups, the high door. So let me pause and see what does S think about you. Definitely a deep connection. Definitely like a Aladdin bond. But with the Eight of Cups, it's all about like seeking solitude or going somewhere for them. Or I'm hearing leveling up. Yeah. Okay. So for you guys, especially since you guys have what S thinks about you, the bottom card for you, since there was the Sacred Heart, and you do have this card. This is an extra card called the Star Seed. Star Seed. They spent their lifetime together. You do have the Lovers. Maybe for you, I feel like it's an upgrade. Something within your connection. I feel like this person wants to upgrade it. Definitely some nurturing is gonna happen or take place. Amelia, the connection is definitely like a deep bond. There's some shadow to it, but I feel like it's a good connection. So this person feels like there's something that needs to be better within the connection. I think that's it. Hopefully it resonated, Amelia. Hopefully I connected with S and what they thought about you. I think that's it, really. All right, Tarot TV with T. How does Eric feel about you today? I'm honestly getting like a one card pull, like one card pull for you for some reason. Amelia, I kind of do feel like it's a yes, but really you're really gonna have to talk with that person. Let's see. Sorry, what to be? What's that? Okay. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands can represent like burdens. It can represent having too much on their plate. It can represent the overburdened beetle. It's not a bad card. I'm gonna point that out. It's not a bad card. But there's like a little bit too much intensity, or they might have a lot going on. Let's see. Let's look at the bottom card for more detail. Yeah, the High Priestess. You pretty much know what's going on with them, and I feel like they'll really reveal what they feel about you eventually. It's no wonder why I feel like one card full. Yeah. But I think that's pretty much it. I was in trouble with you last week. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm gonna try to go to the next one. Wendy Lanusa. Hopefully I'm saying it right. I always like to make sure that I'm saying the names right. All right, so you are asking, will you be successful at the car dealership job if you decide to take it? And you're not so sure if you should. Okay, so I'm gonna put a yes, no, possible outcome. Hi, Wendy. Let's see. Yes. No. Outcome. Ooh. Okay. For yes, shedding of skin. It could represent like shedding an outdated belief. I definitely do feel like you're definitely worthy. Um, like anything that you decide to put yourself into, you're able to master it. Um, just some side note, yes. For no, we have the magician. The magician can represent someone who's into communication, who um, that alchemical master. I think like you have some other skills that could be better utilized. That's not to say that you still couldn't try to be a dealership and be successful, but that is saying that you do have skills that are better used somewhere else. Possible outcomes. You got the hermit, and for you, the hermit can represent staying still. It can represent service and exchange. And we do have two Mercury cards, something dealing with communication. Right off the bat, I feel like um, something with talking with people or creating something of service for others. Um, you really have to sit and think about like some skills that you have that can be used somewhere else. But if you wanted um, to take the job as a dealership, it's a new experience, and you're gonna shed this old belief system about yourself. But I do feel like there's something else for you that deals with service of others. Either it's through communication, it could be exchange, something that deals with exchange. Um, yeah, the King of Cups. Trust your intuition of where your skills can be applied. Um, hmm. So possibly yes. New experience, something new, something that you've never dealt. Well, I don't know if you've never dealt with it, but it is a belief system that you could definitely master. But I feel like your skills are definitely can be used somewhere else. Um, but in all honesty, you get to decide. Like trust your intuition. Um, you're definitely people oriented. Is all I'm gonna say. Shadow card. You got the Four of Pentacles. Um, there's not really much to say. Um, It's good. It's good you got your confirmation. Um, okay. So next we have welcome, Wendy. All right, Kadir, will you pass GPSE exam? Will you pass GPSE exam? I'm gonna try to look into it. I really will try to look into it. But in all honesty, it depends if you've already put the work for it. Okay, you got the bottom card is karmic release. If you've already put the work for it, you'll see abundance and you'll see the reward. The shadow card. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say about the bottom card. Okay, so let's go for yes, no, possible outcome. Yes. You got a Ghibli catcher. I'm not really so sure what this card is about. Something that I'm picking up is maybe you saw this coming. Maybe you saw an opportunity, or you kind of dreamt of it. No, we have the Knight of Swords. It's about impulsive energy. For no, I feel like if you're too impulsive, or like if you, I'm feeling like these two cards are connected somehow. Like if you've just been daydreaming and you're kind of you're rushing your answers, I feel like it's a no. But let's see. So you got the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is all about like retaining knowledge is something that's coming into my mind. Will you pass the GPSE exam? I'm really not so sure. Like I can't really tell you. Like I mean, if you were daydreaming when you should have been studying, it's gonna come back to bite you. But I feel like if you secured your position, then yeah, I think you'll pass. But it's honestly, oh my gosh. Honestly, what I'm thinking about is that if you've done the work, you're good. You're set in stone. If you haven't, it's gonna come back and bite you. It's pretty much what I see. Give me just a second, guys. All right, sorry, my cards have spilled, and they are out of order. Okay. Done. So let's go back into it. Okay. So I think I answered your question, Kadir. Welcome. Okay, so we have beer, toilet, uh, caramel apple. Who might propose? Who might propose? Person. I'm gonna say this. Person has free will. They can decide to go with it, or they can decide not to. It's totally up to them. Um, but I'm just gonna look to your question and see the potential outcome. All right, come on. All right, caramel apple. So for yes, we have the King of Wands. King of Wands can represent out in public. It can represent someone who's very out there. For yes, if they do decide to pose, it's going to be very public. It's going to be, you know, this elaborate, um, this elaborate, like it's going to be a big massive thing that comes from their heart. For no, we have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords can represent pain and kind of like a realization. And I think for you, for your possible outcome, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay. And we do have the shaman, the medicine healer, um, as a bottom card. So probably a really good. I really want to say it's a yes. Okay, but remember, people do have the free will. Welcome, caramel apple. All right, magical knowledge. Hello. Can you know about your future husband? All right, yeah. Let's look into it. Future husband. All right. So something about your future husband. I'm gonna pull this card first because this one I felt like flipping. This your future husband is very limiting. He's very strict. Uh, very. The Eight of Swords represents depriving themselves of something like a thought. So they might have this kind of like I'm hearing they don't need anybody mentality. So that's something that might be possible with your future husband, or something that you should be looking for. Someone who's really about themselves, not like in a conceited way, but like they just don't feel like they need anyone. They might have an air moon is also that I'm hearing. So we have the hidden inner strength. This person, although like they might look like really small, really adorable, really I'm hearing cute. Like their darker side is strong. Like you could feel their energy is strong. So they might seem just like simple and independent, but your future husband has like this great like you could sense that they're strong. They're mentally, physically. or spiritually strong. Something else, we do have the devil. Devil can represent Capricorn energy. I don't know if your future husband has some kind of Capricorn inner chart, but I mean these two. This is more like power. You'll definitely feel like your future husband has a lot of power, and I won't be surprised if they do try to control you, but it's kind of like their tendency. Something to look out for. So a shadow about themselves. We do have the sacred fire. I do feel like they do have a true passion. They have this ability to really change themselves to fit into their situation, to the people around them. So although your future husband can be like a little bit controlling, I think they'll realize that they can change within, and they can eliminate this kind of what is it? This kind of like they can eliminate this restricted energy. So definitely a Capricorn, probably like a air moon or rising, and you'll definitely feel a strong presence about them. But I think that's all that I'm getting. Yeah, possible Earth sign, the Virgo. So they do have Earth in their chart, definitely. But that's it. Magical knowledge. So I think I'm just going to be on for like 20 minutes and then I'm going to end the chat. All right, so Channel Underwood. Love reading, please. Yes. Let's see what's so free for love. So for love, I don't just want to say like significant other. It could be it could be a general love, like love with family, love with friends, love with community or project or anything. But I'm just basically gonna see what your higher self or your spirit guides have to say about love for you. One, two, three. Right. Ooh, we do have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords can represent someone who's very critical. I'm gonna go back to this. All right. We do have the shadow self. Someone who's very reserved, who likes the darkness. As you saw, like the Scorpio energy, something about Scorpio might interest you. We do have the Hangman, Pisces energy, someone who really likes to have I'm hearing willpower. Hangman can represent a Pisces energy, someone who's in tune with your. So I don't really know what the names of the chakras are, but I feel like it's something to do with the yellow chakra. They have a strong willpower, and we do have justice. So possible. I want to say possible Scorpio, possible Pisces, possible Libra, somewhere between your love. For you and love, I feel like you should. I don't feel like this is about you and your love life. I feel like maybe tapping into your shadow self, maybe loving your shadow self, but maybe being in tune with your shadow self and balancing out your shadow. Because I feel like you have like too much. Uh, well, I know this is gonna like a little bit. eh, You have a lot of light, and you need to balance it out. Like get in tune with your darker self a little bit more. Let me pull a message to see about your love. Like love your shadow self too. Um, like something negative about something negative that you see about yourself. Love it. Um, love reading. All right, so we do have the swords here. So something about yourself. Yeah, for you, self love, but in a darker sense. I feel like something about yourself that you try to hide from people around you. You need to embrace it. Of course, you don't have to like show it off to people, but loving a part of yourself that you don't get to show most people, something dark, something that you try to hide from other people. You should love it. You should pay attention to it. Something within the shadow. I would say maybe write it down. Maybe write things down that like, um, you kind of struggle with loving, or you kind of hide from people, and try to embrace it. Yes, self love. I think that's all. To be honest. Oh yeah, that's all. You get the Six of Cups. Your light and your shadow self. Try to balance them out. And welcome. All right, so let's see who's next. Hasi or Bai or Bay. I hope I'm saying this right. Hasi or Bay Mousy. That's it. Hello. So you have been that you're experiencing the same thing over and over again in your life, and you were wondering if you're on the right path or not. So let's see. Journal message. Okay. Hussy. Ooh, we have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is very critical energy. It's a very detached energy. Air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra energy. Okay, so for you, Hussy, if this cycle happens again, how to get out of it? I feel we have the Ten of Cups. So for you, if the cycle happens again, the Ten of Cups, um, I think for you, imagining or like it's not just imagining; it's actually feeling like no matter what the thing is, at the end of it, like you're gonna be happy either way. Um, I definitely feel like envisioning a happy ending for you regarding this kind of this this kind of challenge or like whatever keeps happening over and over again. I do feel like there's going to be a ending to it. Just stay focused on the positive outcome when it in regards to what's happening over and over and over. Because I feel like if you put more emphasis on like a happy ending to this outcome, what comes out of it from this outcome, um, I feel like the cycle's gonna end up breaking, to be honest, and you're actually gonna that happy ending that you visualized whenever you were in that cycle. I mean, it's gonna end, and you're gonna be left with this. Um, in regards to your path, we have no. So even though like we do have this happy ending in regards to your path, I feel like a no. It's not that it's telling you like you're on the wrong path, but I feel more like it's you don't really have a specific path. Like you get to decide your own destiny. You get to decide where you go. There isn't a set in stone plan for you. You're the master of it. Any advice that's coming up, we do have the temperance. Temperance can represent balance. It can represent adventure. It can represent uh, fun, fun energy. Okay, and especially with the Ten of Cups, and we do have water, and then we have koi fish in water. So, in, imagine or envision with some kind of challenge, a happy future, like an ending to it, an ending that results in a positive outcome. You don't really have a path that's right. You get to decide what you do with your path. But some advice for you: enjoy life, enjoy yourself, find balance. If you feel like things are negative, envision this happy ending. For you, for the bottom card, we do have the Ace of Swords, and it's really primarily how you think that's the defining factor. Hassie, I think that's all. Like really, I do feel like you have a really positive, adventurous life ahead of you. You get to decide what you do with it, um, but you have to be optimistic to receive that success. Okay, but I think that's it. Hopefully this helped, and it brought more clarity uh, for your situation. Stay optimistic. Um, okay, I'm going down a list. A reader. You're unable to study when you're thinking about the past. Okay. Welcome, Hassie. And I really do hope that you find your path. Well, it's not you don't find your path, you create your path, and it's adventurous and joyful. And you get what I'm saying. All right. So, a reader. You're thinking about the past. Tell you about the future. Past, present, future. It's basically what I'm going to read for you. What is in the past, the present, and the future? Past, the future. I'm not really getting a real clarifier or like anything concrete that I'm picking up on. But let's see. Past, present, future. All right. So right off the bat, we're gonna go with the shadow card. And we do have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles can represent independence. It can represent skills acquired. It can represent indulging in life. Like stop being so um, stop being so worried about everything. Like enjoy yourself. You have everything that you need. Yeah, just enjoy yourself. Okay, so past Three of Cups. Three of Cups can represent having fun. It can represent being in a group or being somewhere favorable. Present, we do have the Death. You're realizing that there is some change. So this goes from water to another water sign, which is Scorpio. It can represent intensity. So right now you're feeling intense. You're feeling like something needs to change. You feel like it's just some intensity. And then for future, we have Justice. Justice can represent justice is a Libra card in regards to your future career and life. I do want to say that for your future career or life, regarding in the future, you either might know someone who's either a Scorpio or a water sign, or possibly a Libra sign. For your future, we do have Justice, and Justice is ruled by Libra. Libra rules Venus. So Venus is attracted with beauty, and your partner might have like some kind of beautiful side to them. They might be a little bit indecisive, but I do feel like things are going to lift up for you in the future. Career path, maybe justice system, maybe something dealing with not just justice system, but this is something dealing with like beauty, something dealing with something that everyone gets to like, everyone feels a part of. Is what I'm getting. Let me pull more for you. I feel like one more card for you. For illusion. So we do have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is someone who's very what's it called? Who's that air sign? Very critical. A little bit impatient. I'm also gonna say this. Like I want you to think things through before you dive into them. So it's something that I'm hearing. Think things through. Like I'm also feeling like with the Page of Swords, it's about ignoring the past, staying in the present, and kind of like dodging anything that's unrelated to you. You do have the Ace of Cups, and this is about like love and having an opportunity and forgiveness. So forgive the past, dodge it, and stick with the present, because I do feel like there's some blessings ahead of you. You just need to be a little bit more patient. But I think that's all. Two minutes. Oh. All right, guys. I'm gonna close the session in 2. Welcome, a reader. So definitely gonna close the session in 2 minutes. If you have any last questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Chica. Whew. Okay. So I'm gonna call it a day. It's already 2, and yeah, I need to take a pause, guys. I think that's it. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being part of this chat with me. I really enjoy communicating with you guys. Um, yes, lots of love. Okay. Stay safe, have fun, enjoy yourself, and take care. All right. That being said, bye.